If you run a home care agency and you do administrative work from your home, you may have wondered, can I deduct my home office? This is one of those deductions that sounds simple but gets misunderstood all the time because many business owners think if I work from home, I automatically qualify. But that's not always true. I'm an enrolled agent, a federally authorized tax professional with over 14 years of experience in tax and accounting, and I focus on helping home care agency owners understand their numbers and stay compliant. And one thing I want business owners to understand is this: the home office deduction is not about having a desk at home. It's about how the space is used, how consistently it's used, and whether it meets the rules. For a home care agency owner, a home office might be where you schedule caregivers, review payroll, manage client files, handle billing, organize documentation, review financial reports, or do administrative work. These activities matter, but there are rules. Rule number 1: exclusive use. This means the space should be used only for business, not business during the day and personal use at night. So if your office is also the dining room, the family study area, or a place where household activities happen, that may create problems. A cleaner setup is a separate room or a clearly defined area used only for agency operations. Rule number 2: regular use. This means you use the space consistently, not once in a while, not only during tax season, and not occasionally. If you routinely use that space to run the administrative side of your agency, that becomes stronger. Rule number 3: principal place of business. This is where many owners get confused. Your home office does not always have to be your only office. You may still qualify even if you also have another location. The better question is, where are you actually managing the business? For example, maybe your agency has a small office, but most scheduling, billing, staff management, financial review, and record keeping happen at home. That matters because the question is not, do I have another office? The better question is, where do I actually run the business? Now let's talk briefly about entity structure because this matters. If your agency is taxed as an S corporation, the way home office expenses are handled looks different. This is one of those areas where setup matters because unlike some other structures, S Corp owners generally don't simply take the deduction personally. Instead, there is often an accountable reimbursement plan set up through the business. Under that type of arrangement, the business reimburses the owner employee for properly documented business expenses. And when structured correctly, those reimbursements are generally not included in the owner employee's W-2 wages, which can create a more tax efficient result. And this is one of those reasons why understanding your business structure is important, because the strategy is not always the same, even when the expense is. Now, let's make this practical. If you want to support a home office deduction, keep photos of the office setup, records of how the space is used, documentation for related expenses, and support for your calculations. Because the goal is not simply to claim a deduction, the goal is to support it. Because the question is not, can I deduct this? The better question is, can I support this if I'm ever asked? And because I know this deduction can feel overwhelming, I created a free home office calculator, and I'll actually show you what it looks like. It's a simple spreadsheet designed to help you organize your numbers, think through your office space, and gather the information you need. You'll find the link below. Use it as a starting point as you evaluate whether the home office deduction may apply to your situation. Now, once you've done that, the next question becomes, what other deductions do business owners commonly misunderstand? Because home office is only one example. There are several deductions that sound simple until you look more closely at the rules. In the next video, I'll walk you through another commonly misunderstood business deduction and how to approach it correctly. And once you understand that, you'll make decisions with more clarity, keep cleaner records, and feel more confident as your agency grows.